meetups and merch and prizes, oh my. Hey guys, what's up? It's Ricky. How are you doing on this lovely day? This week's video is going to be really different than usual. First of all, it's my huge announcement that I've been talking about for a while. I have been working on this specific project for over, I think, a month now. It means a lot to me. I've put a lot into it and I'm really excited to let you guys know what's going on. But to start off, I want to talk about a few things. So make sure you watch the entire video because I have a lot of things I'm going to announce and talk about, and you'll want to watch to the end, I promise. So not too long ago, I made a video called How to Love Yourself, and I asked you guys to put in the comments things that you love about yourself. And reading the comments on that, and then just on other stuff on social media, I see it on Twitter and Instagram and my other video comments, it breaks my heart to see you guys comment things about yourself. Like, I see people saying they hate themselves, I see people saying, you know, they struggle with depression and suicidal thoughts and issues at home and all this stuff that just honestly just makes me really sad. Growing up, going through middle school and high school, I was bullied quite often, but I was very fortunate enough to have my faith, my family, my friends to all help me out. I got through it and I've become the person that I am today. Unfortunately, there are many teens out there that do not have maybe as good of a support system to help them through their hard times. Unfortunately, the way that society is today, it has made people think that we have to hit these incredibly high standards to fit in, to be popular, to be well-liked. So if you don't reach those standards, then a lot of times it can cause a lot of issues. Some of these things have led to depression, anxiety, self-harm, bullying, loneliness, drug and alcohol abuse, and even suicidal thoughts and attempts. I've been fortunate enough to grow a large audience on YouTube, and I just have always wanted to make a difference, and so now I feel like it is time to do my best to try and get rid of all these things and make a difference in the world and help out people that are struggling with any of these kind of things. For those of you out there that may be suffering, I just want you to know that I love you so much, every single one of you, and I want you to know that it does get better. I promise. I've been through this and it got better for me. Unfortunately, I'm not professionally trained to give advice or to help people out that may be dealing with issues, but that's where my next point comes in. You can get help, there is help, and I want to tell you about it. There is this amazing organization that I recently found called Crisis Text Line. Basically what Crisis Text Line is, it's kind of like a hotline. I'm sure you've heard of those hotlines you can call, like suicidal hotline and depression hotline, that you can call and get help. But the cool thing about it is you don't call, you text. Because I, for one, personally don't like really talking on the phone. I'm more shy and reserved, and I wouldn't usually say what I would if I could text something. So you can text this hotline, it's anonymous. They will be there for you and do all they can to help you. I think it's amazing because we live in a world where everybody's on their phone, everyone's attached to their phone at all times. So it's pretty cool how something that people say can be so bad, like people say texting is a horrible thing and is ruining lives. I think this is amazing because this can actually save lives. Crisis Text Line helps with all kinds of issues, whatever it may be: depression, suicide, self-harm, anxiety, stress. If teens deal with it, then Crisis Text Line does too. They launched in August of 2013, and since then they have had over 3.5 million texts. They're constantly striving to grow to meet this huge demand that is still growing. So let's help Crisis Text Line grow so they can help more people out there like you and me. So now, leading up to my big announcement, I put together a campaign. It's called the Live Inspired campaign. Everybody faces problems throughout their life, whatever it may be, but what helps people get through these hard times are to find things that inspire you. Personally, all of you guys inspire me to be a better person, to step out of my comfort zone, to try new things, to have fun, to make people laugh. So I want you guys to ask yourself what inspires you. So I've teamed up with Chidio. They are the charity network. They're an awesome organization that helps run charity campaigns such as the one I'm putting on. The name comes from charity and video. When you mash them together, you get Chidio. They offer a unique, fun, and creative way to help generate donations for charities. And I didn't want to do a typical charity where you just set up like a donation and you can be like, here is a cause I like, send money to this link, thank you. That's an amazing thing to do and it's great, but I wanted to go out of the box and spend more time and effort on this and make it more of a fun campaign for all of you guys. My goal is to raise awareness and to raise $25,000 for Crisis Text Line because they're in high demand to get more volunteers and to keep running. With all of your help, I think we can crush this goal. By the way, quick side note, if you're 18 years or older, you can become a volunteer for Crisis Text Line. I'll have the link and all the info for that below. They're in need of more volunteers and you could be one. Crisis Text Line counselors being there when teens reach out could be the difference between life and death. So finally, it is now time to explain the campaign. I have been posting things all this past week about this box, and I was saying that it involves what the announcement is. So, to show you guys specifically what was in the box, I made merch specifically and exclusively for this campaign. I haven't had merch for a long time. You guys have been requesting it. And like I said before, I didn't want to do just a regular, typical donation campaign. So instead, essentially you'll be buying merch, and then all the money will go towards the charity. I won't be making any profits off this. All the money will go towards it. So I'm gonna show you guys the shirts. The first one is a Live Inspired shirt, and I designed all these myself, so. But this one is just pretty simple. It says Live Inspired with a fun little like design on it. Bark, bark. Okay, the dogs were fighting, so I confiscated one to help stop it, so. Are you gonna be quiet in here? And then this one my dad helped me come up with. Tweet others like you want to be tweeted. Get it? Because like the phrase like treat others like you want to be treated, it kind of made a fun spin off of it because I see way too much hate on Twitter every single day. Literally, tweet other people like you would like to be tweeted. And then finally, I made a fun little poster. The light is kind of like glaring it out, let's see. It says, it's negativity crossed out, and it says don't let others define you. So these are some of the prizes for the campaign. Click the link below, it'll take you to the landing page where it shows and explains every single donation level and the prizes for each one. It starts from being listed as a donor for a simple donation, and then it moves on to digital thank yous from me. Then of course, t-shirts, signed photos from me, the poster, and you can even be awarded Skyping time with me, so we can have a little Skype date together. But that's not all it includes. I wanted to add a little bit more to it just to make it even more exciting. I love meeting you guys so much. I love doing events and meetups and everything, and I wanted to turn this into kind of like a mini meet and greet tour. So I'm gonna be going to 4 cities. I was given a list of cities to choose from based off one of the sponsors I have to help run this whole campaign. Out of that list, I picked cities that I haven't been to before. So first off, I chose Minneapolis, Minnesota because months ago, I had to unfortunately cancel my trip to Digi, Minnesota. I was supposed to go, but there was a scheduling conflict, so I couldn't go. So I promised you guys I would come back, and here's my promise. I am living up to it. So I'm going to Minneapolis, Minnesota for one, and then San Diego, California, because I have gotten requests to go there a lot, but I haven't been. St. Louis, Missouri, and then lastly, New York, because the crisis text line is based in New York. So I kind of tried to pinpoint like a vast spread of the country. These meet and greets are going to be held in very nice venues. It's gonna be super organized. It's not just be like a random thing thrown together. And at the end of the meet and greet, I'm gonna be having a pizza party. Some winners will be drawn randomly who come to the meet and greet to attend the pizza party. Okay, now before you get disappointed about these cities, say you live somewhere else, I'm not done. There is a chance for every single person to actually come to these cities. In addition to all the rewards and prizes you get from the different donation levels, there is not 1, 2, but 3, but 4 grand prize winners. When you make your donations on the level, some of them will say a certain amount of entries into the sweepstakes. So we will be randomly drawing 4 grand prize winners from those entries. And if you are one of those winners, what you get to do is you and 3 guests, you will be all expenses paid for, flown out to one of these cities, and you will get to attend the meet and greet and the pizza party. So it'll be like a fun little small dinner with me and a few of you guys. In addition, you will win $500. So like I said, all expenses paid for, hotel, flight paid for. You get $500, meet and greet, and you can go to the exclusive dinner party with me. Based off from what the sponsors and the venues have told us with security and time level, and to keep things fair and structured, we're gonna keep the meet and greets limited to the first 200 people, only because we didn't want to make it like free for all and then have people cut off in line and be disappointed. So how it's gonna work is the first 200 people that select the meet and greet ticket for those cities will get to attend. Trust me, I would love to just make it like an all-day thing of like, show up and I'll meet you, but just based off past experience and going to like VidCon and stuff, it gets out of hand, and unfortunately lines get cut off and people get disappointed and people will have been waiting for hours, and then it just doesn't work out. So we just want to prevent all that altogether, and based off what the venues will allow us to hold and everything, we came up with 200. This all being said, I know 4 cities isn't a lot, but I can't say too much stuff yet. This is a total tangent, but I miss being on, I'm just gonna say, I miss being on tour so much, and I'm definitely going on tour. Like a legit tour, a big city tour soon. So just hang in. If I'm not coming close to you or you don't win the trips, I promise, hang in there. So once you look at the landing site, most of the donation levels are pretty self-explanatory, but I did want to explain the $50 level because it has 3 different options, so it might be kind of confusing. So option 1 involves the tickets to the meet and greets. This is the one you want to select if you live in or can actually easily get to one of the selected cities where the meet and greets will be held. You select your city, and when you check in at the venue, you will get a Live Inspired t-shirt, the one I showed, for me to autograph. You'll get it when you get to the meet and greet. So once you sell out, then you need to go over to option 2 or 3. Option 2 and 3 is where you can select either one of the t-shirts, and then you also get 10 entries into the sweepstakes, where we will be drawing 4 grand prize winners to be flown out to the cities. Moving past the $50 donation level, you will see that the more you donate, the more entries and the more chances you get into the sweepstakes drawing. But just make sure you guys check it out for yourself, because I didn't list them all, but there's so many rewards and prizes, and it like breaks it all down per level for you, and it shows you what you get when you donate at that level. I just want to say that I think I have the best viewers ever. You guys are amazing and have given me the confidence and happiness that I do have today. It's all thanks to you, and since you guys have helped me out, I just want to give back and help all of you out. I want to help you guys become happy and confident. I want you guys to help other people. I want us all to come together and make a big difference in the world. So just make sure you check out all the stuff below. I do have other links that go to Crisis Text Line where you can learn more about it and how you can get advice from them, how you can become a volunteer. So this campaign officially starts today and will run through December 16th, so it'll be about a month long. There haven't been specific dates set yet for the meet and greets, but they will be sometime in mid-January. But just check back. I'll be posting updates on the Cheerio website, Twitter, and I'll probably post it on here as well once we know, so just check out all that stuff. Also on Cheerio, throughout this campaign, it's kind of like, I kind of have like my own page where I'll be posting update videos throughout the campaign. I'll be taking requests from you guys to make quick little fun things, so make sure you guys check out my official Cheerio page as well. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to tweet them to me. I try really hard to read all my tweets, and if there's any questions that are important that I left out, I will add annotations or put them in the description, so make sure you check all of that out if I left anything out. I am so excited to do this, so please donate today and help spread the word. Share this video with everyone you know. Post it on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever. Share the video. Let's help spread the word. Let's make this a big, huge campaign. Thank you, Cheerio, for helping me out. I love you guys all so much. Thank you so much for just everything. Please thumbs up this video, help share it, and comment below what inspires you. I will see you soon. Okay, guys, see ya later.
Nobody